Narendra Modi called it the Jayanthi tax. A political storm has broken out after Narendra Modi made that comment at a rally in Goa. This was yesterday, where he said that when Jayanthi Natarajan was the environment minister, no file passed the environment ministry until and unless a tax, and he's obviously insinuating at corruption, was passed, and he called this tax the Jayanthi tax. Now, there is a possibility of the row escalating if the former union minister decides to act on her threat. Jayanthi Natarajan has said that Narendra Modi is trying to intimidate her, and she will not be intimidated. And she has even threatened legal action against the Chief Minister of Gujarat and the Prime Ministerial face of the BJP. Jayanthi Natarajan spoke with me just a short while back. The first question I asked Jayanthi Natarajan was, why were there close to 350 files that were held by the Ministry of Environment when she was the Environment Minister?
No, I don't think that's a correct figure at all. That's a completely wrong guesstimate, and it's a motivated campaign to malign me. I'm not very sure what files they are being talked about, but I just want to say that according to environment law, in the Environment Ministry, if a file is kept pending for more than 60 days, it's deemed to be cleared. So we have the deemed clearance, we have a system by which everything is put up on the website, and it's also a very large ministry where there are a large number of files which come and go every day.
Jayanthi Natarajan, how come Veerappa Moily, who's been your successor, has been able to clear 65 projects in a matter of 2 weeks? And there are some files with you that have been there, as per media reports, from as far back as 2011.
Mr. Moily is a very senior and experienced politician and minister, and I'm sure he must have done whatever the rules, according to the rules and in the best interests of the nation. As far as I'm concerned, I saw environment as my mandate. This is not a ministry for clearance. This is not a ministry which has been set up to clear projects. This is a ministry to assess environment damage. And therefore, I felt that sufficient time should be given to study the impact on the environment, and that is what I did.
No, but Jayanthi Natarajan, at the same time, when it comes to Veerappa Moily, there have been more than enough stories about how you and he did not see eye to eye. And now that he has taken over, he's essentially doing exactly the opposite of what you did while you were Environment Minister. Having said that, you also insinuated that Narendra Modi is targeting you because you have imposed penalties on groups that are seen to support Narendra Modi. That's a very strong allegation to make. Do you stand by that?
To support him? No, I'm saying Modi is targeting me for two reasons. One is that I'm very vocal and very, very aggressive in my criticism of his divisive brand of politics, and also that I attacked him on Snoopgate. I started it. And second, that he is responsible for the complete destruction of the environment in Gujarat, mangroves, creeks, precious biodiversity that has been destroyed, and therefore I took steps to stop that destruction, and that is the reason why he's targeting me.
Jayanthi Natarajan, one of the things that is being said is that you were asked to resign as Environment Minister because of the very fact that there were more than enough reports of corruption, which is why the BJP and Narendra Modi, the BJP Prime Ministerial candidate, is also coming out and saying the same thing. Were you asked to resign?
No, of course not. My letter and Prime Minister's letter to me in reply have already been released. I wanted to concentrate on party work, and Prime Minister accepted my request to be relieved from the ministry so that I can concentrate on party work.
Well, many would not say that. Even those within your party, Veerappa Moily, after you, has started doing or taking a slew of measures that we didn't see while you were the Environment Minister. But finally, I'm going to ask you, today you said you might even sue Narendra Modi, the Gujarat Chief Minister and the BJP's Prime Ministerial face. You're saying you won't be intimidated by him. If you were given a chance in a face-off, a one-on-one with Narendra Modi, what would you tell him?
I would like to say find constructive issues to fight the Congress with and stop vicious personal attack, but I know it will be of no use. I also want to say that I cannot be intimidated, and I will continue to speak.